From the West Coast, we're coming to you live from the NFL's newest and the world's most expensive stadium. State-of-the-art SoFi here in Inglewood, California. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Baltimore Ravens and the Los Angeles Rams.
Tyler Loop set to kick off.
Tyler Loop is out and about ready to send this one away. And here we go from L.A. Return coming from the 6. He's got a lane up past the 30. Reaches the 40. Into the red zone. Touchdown! He takes the kick all the way back for 6. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
That one right down the middle. And the Ravens will jump out to a 7-0 lead. After watching one kick get taken back, partner, let's see how well they can replicate it as this one's away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Up the middle they go with Bigsby. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
They run it again with Bigsby. He cuts it back right. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams put up points to begin the game. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
Tyler Loop set to kick off.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Nicole Hardman now on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Lamar off the play fake. Buying some time right. He's keeping it. And Lamar doing what he does oh so often, Brock. Sliding in safe after picking up the 1st.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide to practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. First down, here's Lamar. Pass into the hands of Devontae Walker. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's good for a Ravens first down. From the red zone now. We've got a screen to the running back. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens finish off their opening drive. Well, Brock, I think you and I both saw that one coming together from up here, and it became clear pretty quickly that if they got things going, that one could go the distance.
Yeah, the 6 points earned on any screen pass touchdown. I'd give half a point to the sell job of the quarterback, half a point to the effort of the running back, but 5 of those points to the big guys in front of them. They're the most important ones out there on that play, and in the best of times, they clear lane for a touchdown just like that one.
Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. Looking to throw, White. Finds him over the middle. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
That's complete. Nakua on the left side. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Now run here with Blake Corum. They'll cobble together a yard there. Tackle there by Mike Reed.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. White to throw it.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
From the gun, it's a get to Bigsby. And this one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. Again, it's Bigsby. They'll get about 6 on this run, and more importantly, Brock gets him into the red zone.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
And he runs this one in. Touchdown, Los Angeles! The Rams trim the lead to 1.
Okay, 2 offensive possessions, 2 offensive touchdowns, but even sweeter than that is 2 rushing touchdowns. You are setting a tone and a mindset, and this defense is better regroup.
That one splits the uprights, and the Rams tie things up at 14.
Tyler Luke set to kick off.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Hardman with a return. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Now it's Jackson. Gets it to him on the screen. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that 1st down because you call a screen on 1st, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. even a minimal gain to stay on pace. But instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
This has the makings of a shootout. A lot of points, but still tied as we reach the end of one. Both teams neck and neck so far. We'll return to Inglewood in just a moment. Back at beginning of the second quarter, Ravens in possession. They'll need something big here to start out. It's 3rd and long. Headed out right. Making the call himself. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
You know, that's a really good play. I know it doesn't get the first down, doesn't keep them on the field, but what it does is it keeps that defense honest. And I promise you, the next time in that situation, they'll have that run in the back of their minds.
Running out of the gun with Mitchell. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. And that was a big 3-yard gain because of instead of a turnover on downs, partner, it gets him the first.
Okay, you call that play in a huddle as a quarterback, you break the huddle, and you can almost feel it right from the jump. You get that surge at the point of attack on 4th and short. They did, and then some to move those chains.
So first down from the 41. Play action. Here's Jackson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Pretty even match in this first half, and you're just kind of waiting. Right? You just kind of try to get a feel for which defense is going to come to life. And when you get that sack, that could go a long way to infusing some energy on that side of the ball.
Expect the defense to be coming again here after that sack. It is 2nd and 16. From the gun, Jackson. Has him on the quick hitter. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
A gain of 18 on the play. And the Ravens first
Receiver in motion, going left. First down throw for Jackson. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. We've set it downs from 37. Mitchell gets it from the gun. He's still going at the 30. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
First down, and they go right back to it. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. Give him 13 on that play. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
A gain of 14 yards. And the Ravens first down.
Again, this is Mitchell. Much better job keeping him contained this time. He's going to be marked down right near the line of scrimmage.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Throws caught. Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
Here's Lamar on the sneak. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much, but he got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
That's more than a must-get for a quarterback. I really put that in the always-get territory. Even if the defense knows what's coming, you got to be able to drive forward for at least a couple inches.
Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal. Mitchell. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, push a little closer, and now Now you're set up for what you want to do on second down.
Now it's second and goal from the 1. Pressure coming. It's Jackson. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens get some late points and the lead. Trey McBride, the touchdown. They'll set up here for the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Ravens break that tie and now lead by 7. The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Nixon now to return it. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down.
First and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Now it's White. Completed over the middle. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Offense to line. This is second and 4. Back to throw. Here's White. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. Well, Brock, they could have gone run to set up third and short, or they could air it out and try for more. They picked the latter, and the coverage was ready for it.
Sure was, Kate, and this is why I play in this position. You've got to have a short memory. You must flush it. I love the decision to be aggressive. I always fall on that side of the coin, but when you throw a pick in that situation, such a manageable second down, well, you got to learn from it, move on, and certainly flush it away.
Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. To the line and set. Here we go, first down.
Hey, middle.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
You're not going to see it in the box score, Kate, at the end of the game, but that was some high-quality zone coverage right there. Great design, tremendous communication, everybody trusting one another, and it allowed them to just collapse that pocket.
They're on him again, and he goes down again. And the back-to-back sacks. Nice work by the defense there. Sets him up with a third down. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Only time left for 1 more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. Timeout taken by Los Angeles. It's second. With only 3 seconds remaining, they're going to bring out that field goal unit. It'll be 51 yards from the left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. First and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Has him running the comeback. And he's not going to be able to add anything to that catch. So give him progress across midfield there to the opposing 46. 1 play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory. They go play action on first down. One's cut along the left sideline. And he's going to have this one down to the 20. It's a pickup of 26. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Kyle Hamilton with the pick. And the Ravens are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
I know he started to play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. So it'll make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion. I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on second down.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Lamar now from the gun. Completed to his running back. And he's going to be brought down after a gain of 5, right up next to that line to gain.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Mitchell takes it straight ahead. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
You love a huddle? Okay, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there, but he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
Going to the ground again on first. He's stuck with him, but this one heads the wrong way. He winds up losing yards.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Offense to the line, second down. Emotional receiver left. Throwing from the gun. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And the defense gets the stop to deny that first down. It's still a very good game. They picked up 12, third and short.
A 12-yard gain on the play.
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. Jackson on third and 1. He's got McBride complete. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs. Coming to the line for another first and 10. Lamar off to play fake. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And their 4th sack of the game right there brings up second down.
I know the scoreboard doesn't say it, but this has been a winning effort up front defensively. One of the keys to their success was going to be this pass rush and sacking the quarterback, and they can check that box.
Rough start to this set of downs. Now 14 to go on second. Now Jackson. Left side into the hands of McBride. And he's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still Brock not enough to avoid third down.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
All right, 2 yards to go here on third down on what will be the 9th play of this impressive drive.
Middle.
Throwing now on third and 2. He's able to hit Flowers, caught. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up first and goal.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Mitchell up the middle. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that.
And he scores. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens push their lead further to start the half. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
The Ravens kicking team is ready. Now they're going to send this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Shotgun give now to Bigsby. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
And the Rams, first down. First and 10.
Now White. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off by Malachi Starks. And the Ravens are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
First and 10.
We have seen this happen before, partner. 3 interceptions in a row. We're going to spare the quarterbacks who've done it. Not going to mention any names, but, man, not a list that he wanted to join.
Yeah, he probably stopped throwing the ball. Like, stop throwing the ball. You say that out loud?
That was out loud. Yeah. Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up first and 10. Here's Lamar. Hits his running back. Racing down the left side. He does it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens keep adding to that fourth quarter lead.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get them on a handoff, pin-off, pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball, he gets the touch, and he can do his damage big time.
That one right down the middle. And the Ravens making a 24-point ball game.
14.
The Ravens kicking team is ready. Now they're going to send this one away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball at the 35 to begin this drive. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. First and 10.
Here we go. Hiking 18. Go.
They give up the gut to Bigsby. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Rams have the first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
White looking to throw. Ooh, put some heat on this deep ball. Left side. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that'll bring up second down. Here's White to throw. Jump off, caught by his back. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Great, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Third and long for him here. Picked off by Malachi Starks. And the Ravens get the football as he makes his third interception of this season.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Well, just when you think things can't get any worse, Brock, I am not sure what you call it, because I don't think I've ever called it 4 straight drives ending in an interception.
Oh, as a former QB, Kate, I know exactly what to call this. A nightmare! 4 big games are a rarity, and you never see it happen on consecutive drives. And at this point, listen, the offense coordinator, play caller, run the ball. And I mean run the ball.
It's a solid 7-yard pickup on first down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3. Here's Mitchell again. And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
Pretty obvious, this defense, they need more people around the line of scrimmage. But the minute you do that, Kate, start opening up those throwing lanes. This is how balance takes apart a defense.
Quick adjustment defensively to stop him this time, so no gain on first down.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
At the Rams 15.
Changing it up here, Jackson. Has him on the quick hitter. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
180. 180. Hey.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. Thinking touchdown, but they will not get it. That's incomplete. And even worse, Brock, it's going to bring up 4th down.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas when you watch college game to the NFL game that there is a vast difference. And that's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. It's the 2-minute warning here in L.A. Ravens nearing their 2nd win of the campaign. The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
2nd and 17 at the 28-yard line.
Went to throw it. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And they pick him off again! Kyle Hamilton with the pick. And forget the turnover, Brock. They take it back for a late touchdown.
I gotta believe, Kate, his first pick of the game directly led to that one. Remember, what worked to generate that first turnover, playing things the same way, and this time, well, it wasn't just a pick, it was a pick 6.
Kicking unit comes out for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Ravens continue piling onto this lead.
Rams 14.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Liking 18.
Back to work they go after the interception. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Now it's White. as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
And 18 at the 43-yard line.
Let's go. Panther 60. Panther 60.
Looking to throw, White. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, maybe more interceptions.
Looking for his wide receiver there. And that brings up 4th and long.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? We chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Hey, I get it. It's already over. But go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
On the handoff, here's Mitchell. And he gets up for a gain of about 4. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. So it ends as a win for the Ravens. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, Hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happened over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape